Hey, welcome to Unstoppable Agents. This is the show where real estate agents come to build their business, build their wealth, and build a life of impact and significance. That's what it's all about.
They give us the company stock. They give us opportunity for additional income. We're getting company stock, a lot of it. We're getting revenue share, a lot of it. That helps. That helps being a better person, being a better agent.
So my name is Brian White. I am an associate broker with eXp Realty in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And the thing about Unstoppable Agents is each week I get to interview some of the top producing agents, some of the agents that really built terrific, successful businesses. And I'm excited today because I get to chat with my buddy Yarek Jastrzebski out of Chicago. So Yarek, welcome to the show.
Welcome, Brian. How are you?
I'm great. Glad to have you and looking forward to this conversation.
Awesome. I'm excited as well. Thank you for having me.
Well, you're welcome. And Yarek, so I'm gonna start off with really congratulations because you're an icon at eXp. So you earned like the top achievement that you can at eXp, and that's a big deal. That puts you in the top 2% of realtors, give or take. Congratulations on your success.
Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I like to get started on our show just diving right in. Let me ask you, what 3 things would you tell a new agent to do in this market right now?
To the new agent, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper with everything. First of all, I will tell you need to have a really vision about how you want your life to be like, because this is very tough business. And if you just start and go and grind and do, you're gonna get tired very quickly. Have the vision, how would you like to have your life like first,
okay,
and then according to your vision decide what you want to do and how you want it to have it. So how many hours you are going to work, what would you like to do in this business, and then just start with that. So that would be number 1 for me. Number 2, if I will be starting right now in this business, I will probably try to find the best team in your city.
Okay.
Don't try to figure out on your own. This is very difficult business. Use the shortcut. Go to the best of the best in your town, in your city, and try to get us this team. Don't worry about how much will be your speed and all that kind of stuff. Doesn't really matter. Whoever running this team, or the success they have achieved, they have probably years of experience and tryouts and stuff like that. And you're gonna have this on the silver platter for you right now. So be that person, just go and just trust the system. And that will be probably the 3rd thing that I will do. You need to have the system that you will follow.
Okay.
Because if you don't, you will be always looking for something new, something different. There's that saying that I will mispronounce, but we're always looking for something new, something better. Or this way is doing this, maybe I should do that. Now have a system and follow. And then work on your relations with people, and then because that will build your business. This is relationship business other than anything else. So if you will build good relation with people, if you will give them enough value, they will give you back. So that will be my advice.
That's great. I love that because you gave me a bonus. So you actually gave me 4, which is great. If you're okay with it, I'd love to unpack some of those. So
sure.
You started off with have a vision. So
yes.
Have a vision for your business. Tell me about that. I mean, everybody's vision to work 80 hours a week, sell as many homes as they possibly can, and burn out. Is that not everybody's vision is to be a realtor?
Hope not. I hope not. Sometimes it seems like. So I will rather go, before you're gonna start, have a vision for your business, I will have a vision for my life. It is really important that you will set the boundaries, because if you will work all the time, like 80 hours per week, first of all, you're gonna get tired and discouraged, and then cannot be always on. You need to have the time to rest. And when you have a time to rest, then you can go back and be 100%. What I do, I plan my year, I schedule like 4 vacations per year. I do not work on Sunday, so I need to have this time to relax and then just go into it. I do not work after 7 p.m. This is something that I don't do. And that helps me a lot to really be for my clients when they need me. And they will understand that we all humans and we need to get a break. So that's what I will do. I need to be relaxed. I need to have fun. And that's another very important thing for me. If you're doing something in this business and if you don't have fun, that means that you're something wrong. So you just think about it, what do you do? And then if you will grow, you will discover that there is some part of this business that you like do it more and the other then you don't. So if you will discover what you would like, focus on that. And everything what you don't like, find the people who will love it and give it to them. And try to build some kind of team or whatever community that you're going to work together.
That's good. There was a lot of wisdom in what you shared there. Have you ever heard of something called Parkinson's Law?
No, please tell me.
So it's called Parkinson's Law, and it's the work will expand to the time you give it. So if you allow yourself to work that 80 hours a week that I joked about, it'll take that time. But magically, when we go on vacation and hey, we have to get everything done by a certain period of time, well, magically we get it done. If we have to get a project done in 15 minutes versus 2 hours, you get it 80 or 90% of the way there, and it's good enough versus spending 2 hours and the additional time is not always valuable. So when you think about designing your life, I like to play golf on Friday afternoons. So I just plan my schedule around the fact that I'm not working on Friday afternoons, so how do I squeeze everything into the other time and design my life around that? So it doesn't always work that way, but having that in mind, it makes it much more likely that it does happen and I live an enjoyable life.
That's fantastic. I'm gonna tell you more, Ryan, about this. Here is the thing. If you're going to put those nice things in your life that you enjoy, like you're playing golf on Friday, all of a sudden the time for work is squeezing.
Yeah.
And just because of that, you don't have time for that less important activity. You're going to get the laser focus on the most important one. So it's a good thing.
So the second piece of advice you gave was you were talking about joining a team. So particularly for new agents. So tell me about that, because if you're a new agent, and I loved your abundance mindset, because you said something that's super important. It's don't worry about what the split is. You want to join a team that's going to deliver value to you. It can be hard as a new agent when maybe finances are tight. You're not making as much per deal to think about, oh geez, I'm paying my broker and I'm gonna give up maybe as much as a 50% split, in some cases more. So tell me about that mindset and then what somebody might want to get out of a team, why that would be worth it.
Yeah, so first of all, this business, everybody trying to figure out this business probably for the 100 years. Now you stepping in as a new agent, and like every agent, the excitement is very high, and this is very good thing. But imagine this, you're gonna go and you're trying to figure out everything on your own versus you're going to join and surround yourself with the top producing agents. You're going to surround yourself with people who are already doing things whatever you wanted to do. Just by that, by this law of proximity, you will start think like them, you will start talk like them, you're gonna start do same activities, and you will have the same habit as they do. And then this way you will create new destiny for you. So this is if anybody's like a parent, they will understand that we're always watching about our kids who they associated with, because we are afraid that they will join the wrong group or something like that. But we do not pay attention to our surroundings. So that's what you will do. You will join the group of very successful people, and you are going to learn a lot the very fast way.
It's great. One of my favorite quotes, I quote it all the time, is Jim Rohn's, "You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with."
Yeah, there you go.
So get yourself on a good team, and if they're high producers with great habits, well, then magically you're going to mirror great habits and using the right scripts and with the right mindset and the right approach. And suddenly maybe they're not worried about going to the lender happy hour that starts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They can drink at the end of every day. No judgment there, but that's probably not a high performance habit. So you get into you build some better habits. Maybe I did throw in a little judgment there that I didn't mean to. But so the third thing you talked about was systems. So tell me about systems and why are those important?
Yeah, first of all, system will help you to feel completed, I will say. It's going to be easier day and will be a harder day. Now, if you're going to have a system in place, you don't have to worry about it. You're going to have this feeling of completion in the end of each day. I do have a system. How do I start my day? And I know I need to put myself into the great state in order to be at that high performer state. Sometimes the required night before to be in that state, right? Sure. So that's the one thing. You need to have the system for you. You need to have the standards that you will follow. And the only way always get to the next level is to improving your standard, whatever it is, if this is your personal life or this is your business. So coming back to the business systems, you need to adapt something that worked for someone. I joined a while ago Fini coaching, and then I joined Dane's system, work by referral. referrals, and I just saw a couple of agents, they're using them, working for them. I'm going to use this shortcut and I'm going to do exactly what they do. So I'm going to make my calls, I'm going to write my notes, I'm going to the pub buys, client appreciation burden and stuff like that. And you need to really trust the system. Don't judge it, don't try it, whatever, just trust. Later you will have a time to adjust it if you need, but in the beginning you need to trust the system and just follow. So if somebody's going to tell you need to walk backwards to your open house, you start walking backwards. That's it.
It's funny, we joke about it sometimes. We talk about some people are, this sounds backwards, but they're too dumb to have their own ideas, which means they find the most success because they just do what they're told. They just follow the system. Whereas sometimes the smartest people are like, no, but I've got this great idea. What if we do this? I'm going to tweak it a little bit. No, you've got a system that was super successful. Just do what they did and you'll have so much more success. Don't worry about innovating until you've learned the system. Then you can worry about improving upon other people's greatness. So sometimes it's just do the work.
Yeah, great. Yes, exactly. You got it.
That's so good. And then your bonus item was real estate is just such a relationship business. What I love about that is, as with the introduction of teams and now just huge, massive teams, and again, they're great businesses that are buying leads and having ISAs and a lot of different things, building great businesses. But ultimately, it still comes down to whether you're running a sphere of influence business, you use Buffini's systems, very much a sphere and relationship business. Even in the most transactional of environments, it still comes down to a one-on-one relationship. So I love that, and I love that perspective.
Yeah. Yes, really, with this, it's when you focus on relationships, you will automatically you will realize that the way you can provide the value to the only way to build the relationships by providing the value to your customers.
Yeah.
And if you focus on that, then you don't have to sell anymore. This is
Good.
that simple. That just find the problem that your client has and in that real estate business and solve this problem. You don't have to sell it anymore. They will want it. They will want the solution from you.
So you've obviously had a tremendous amount of success. How long have you been with EXP?
So 3 years right now. 3 years.
Congratulations. And how long were you in real estate prior to joining us?
Since 2004.
Okay, so you've been at it for quite a while. That's awesome. So I'd love to know, particularly for somebody who's had the success that you have and in business for quite a while. What are your three favorite things about EXP?
Yeah. First of all, I will say the collaboration between agents. Whatever you do, Brian, right now, I think that's phenomenal thing that whatever you do, you make me feel important, and I appreciate that. And you're sharing this life with the other agents. This is wonderful as well. So see the collaboration between people. It's phenomenal thing because we all have a different ideas and because we all have a different take. So that success, pretty much we all have the same problems. We all agents want to earn more money, have more free time, and do whatever we want. We pretty much like to contribute to the other people and to our families, to friends and communities and stuff like that. So we pretty much have the same goals, but there's all different way to do it. And by collaborating, we can learn and pick up some of the stuff and maybe incorporate it in our business. So collaborations for me is number one. Yeah, number two, I will say, is the amount of the tools that we have at EXP. I'm so glad for Glenn, Stanford, and the entire leadership team at EXP, what they're trying to do here, because they always trying to give us tools. And they say like this, hey guys, we have KV Core, we have Express offers, we have this, we have that. Take it, do it your way, make it your way, do it on your own. This is phenomenal. I don't know if you read that book, Teams of Teams. Phenomenal book. It's written by General McChrystal, who was...
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, so he's talking, they're doing the same thing. He said, hey guys, this is what we got. Go make it, go use it and make it the best. I think this is phenomenal thing, that freedom of doing the way and amount of the resources. So this is number two. And number three, it's really being true owner of the business. We're all owners of this company. They give us the company stock. They give us opportunity for additional income. We're getting company stock, a lot of it. We're getting revenue share, a lot of it. That helps. That helps being a better person, being a better agent, being a better leader, really. So that's my 3 favorite.
Yeah, I love it. There are, most people don't know, there are actually 5, I got to get my hand in the camera here. There are actually 5 different ways that people can get stock in the company. And 4 of them are awards.
Yeah.
So 4 of them are awards for, they're not purchased stock. They're things that we get awards for doing the same things that we're already doing, for selling real estate, for telling people about something we love. When you go to a great restaurant, what do? Well, you tell your friends about it. Hey, this was an amazing experience. We tell people about EXP and they give us stock for doing that. They actually also pay us for, which is shocking. And for those of us in real estate, the age-old problem for everyone is the consistency of income. And what do you do once you've stopped selling? EXP has solutions for both of those things, and that when you bring others, when you share how much you love EXP with others, then they've got an opportunity to help you build long-term residual income and stocks. Like maybe when things are a little bit slow, then you've got alternative income sources. So it's pretty great all the way around.
Yeah, I agree 100%. This business is very seasonal.
Yeah.
And so here is one thing. I'm a big fan of Tony Robbins. I went to all different kind of events, and he said one very interesting thing. Businesses who are just have one stream of income, they are really dependable on seasonality of the market.
Yeah.
And being in this business for as long, here in Chicago, we do have a season. In spring, it's always very hot, and winter a little bit slower. Now, if something's going to happen with the interest rate, it's going to affect our business. If there is a pandemic, it's going to affect our business. If there is anything that's going to happen to the economy, it's going to affect our business. So in both ways, if the market is very hot or it's very slow, we need to work harder. So now with getting this additional income, with getting that company stock, beating your portfolio and reserves, you don't have to stress as much. It's easier. You better negotiator, you better person, you better husband, wife, whatever. So it's easier, just easier. And that's why this is so important.
No, I love that. And just to put a bow on this whole conversation, your first tip was have a vision for your life. And your vision for your life should include, okay, how much do you want to work? Where do you want to live? If you've got a spouse or children, okay, what do you want to leave them? What do you want your legacy to them to be? And I just love that our company and our founder thought about all those things when he created his vision, and he gave us a lot of opportunity outside of the being on the real estate treadmill. Nothing wrong with, we have an opportunity to earn a great living in real estate, directly and in building teams, but at some point there is more than that, and he's given us a vision for what that can look like without just working harder. Working harder is great. If we can earn 4, 5, 6 streams of income while doing that, then it's all the better.
Yeah, I didn't say anything better. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Well, Yarek, I want to wrap up with you're in Chicago.
Yes, I am.
So if anybody that's watching this, we've got Yarek's social links. So we've got his contact information. We're going to include that in the description. So if you've got clients that are moving to the Chicago area, I bet that Yarek would love to serve you and would take great care of you.
Yeah, absolutely. This is how I built my business, by referral only. So it will take great care of you. So thank you for that.
That's awesome. You're very welcome. And by the way, I'm in Dallas. If anybody's moving south, then would love to take care of them too. Have any parting thoughts or anything you want to leave with the audience before we wrap up?
I will say just repeat that whatever you do, have fun. Life too short not to have fun.
Good.
Bring enthusiasm to your business. It's always a big thing. People like enthusiasm. They will be the enthusiasm is addictive. They will like to work with you more. So be enthusiastic about it. Whatever you do, have fun. That's all.
Right on. When you have fun in your business, you're going to find that it's going to grow because you get joy from it. You're fulfilled. And that fulfillment overflows onto everybody you have a chance to spin around. You're sharing joy, and you're just having a blast doing it. I've had a blast with you today, so thanks for spending a few minutes with me, and best of luck.
Thank you very much, Ryan. Thank you very much, and good luck to you. Thanks.